We also have our eye on education tonight and the uncertain future of SUNY tuition. Governor Kathy Hochul proposing a multi-year hike that could see the cost of our public colleges and universities go from one of the lowest in the country to one of the highest. Not what you want to hear. The average tuition at a SUNY school now stands at $8,500 per year. That's 22% less than the national average and cheaper than 42 other states. The governor's budget, though, would allow tuition hikes each year for the next 5 years, raising it to more than $16,000 for in-state students by 2027. The large research universities could raise tuition by even more. But the plan does not have the green light just yet. Neither the Senate or the Assembly have the hike in their own budget proposals. The Assembly wants to give SUNY more money to avoid a price increase. The Senate says it left out that proposal on purpose. And as 7 News reporter Michael Schwartz tells us tonight, the deadline for the passing of the budget is Saturday.
We want to be the top-notch public higher education provider in the nation, and we believe that with this tuition hike, that may not exist anymore.
Brendan Gorman, a senior at UB, is the executive director of policy for the SUNY Student Assembly, which represents the more than 1.2 million SUNY students. He tells me he chose SUNY over a private school because of the affordability.
I came to SUNY because I wouldn't have to take out student loans, and I'm so happy about that because the education that I'm receiving is exemplary, and you can't find it anyplace else. The programs that are offered, the opportunities you get, so I've been so happy with my SUNY education. And that's why we need to keep tuition down and not incur these hikes, because we want to keep it equitable for all students.
This year, SUNY tuition is cheaper than 80% of schools in other states.
The burden should not fall on the shoulders of students. The New York State legislature and government and executive chambers should be the ones supporting SUNY.
Gorman recently met with state lawmakers. Leaders on both sides of the aisle are against the increase. Over at Buffalo State, 90% of students receive some form of financial aid. Buffalo State's Vice President for Enrollment Management says, "We are confident that regardless of any changes the state may make to the SUNY tuition structure, Buffalo State will remain an extremely affordable option for students wanting to pursue a valuable 4-year degree."
An investment in SUNY is an investment in the future of our state. We have a nursing shortage right now. We have a teaching shortage. SUNY is creating those nurses and teachers, and that's what we need right now.
Michael Schwartz, 7 News Buffalo.